All right, guys, I watched this video for Thursday, September 28th. I see the SPY closing pretty strong. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. I'm going to bring this over. If you go to our website, it's a big announcement, actually. If you go to our website, go to Trading Course, which is up here at the top. Our next live course, you can see right here, January 2018. The September course that we just held, 11 hours on Saturday, is been recorded, and the recordings are available. I got to show you this. You can buy them right now. The new course in January, it's going to be 2 days instead of one. The live course is going to be at least $2,000, if not more. All right. So the announcement: you can buy the recordings of Saturday's course right now for $9.99, and this is the huge part of the announcement. We are including access to all future classes plus our follow-up sessions that we do for our members. All right, the next one is October 21st, so you can start studying right away. I'm just going to say it. I think this is the best trading course on the planet. If you want to actually be a consistently profitable day trader for a living, you will not find a better course. I firmly believe that. All right, now you can get it for this price, which is half of what you're going to pay for the live course in January, the next live session. And not only you get the recordings, you can get started studying right away. You get 3 free months in our chat room, so you can start using that knowledge with us, trading every day. And you're going to get access to all the future classes, which are going to be way higher than this one. So that ends on October 7th. Once October 7th gets here, this offer is going to be gone. So I can't emphasize enough. I would love to see you get started studying right now. Very, very proud of our course. So let's look at the SPY. Man, this thing was crazy strong this afternoon. I'm assuming on the tax cut news, right? And closed, it gave back a little bit at the end of the session, but basically, if we go to 60-minute candles here, we're sitting right by all-time highs. So I don't have a very big watch list for Thursday because I just couldn't find that many charts that I'm in love with. But I'm always hopeful that we'll find a nice gap and go play tomorrow if none of these pan out. But here's what I have for tomorrow. TEUM has been spitting out some really nice news, a huge backlog, all kinds of contracts, and great support here, right? Great support. I had a huge pop back here, came down and held a dollar, or the dollar area. Attempted pop there, right back, held a dollar, gapped up, reversed, and then gapped up and took out this high and this high before reversing. And I think this is a potentially explosive chart here. So this one's really interesting. Today's high was 127. Yesterday's high was 142. So if it can get over 127 and get through 142, you do have the 200-day there. But then you might challenge these highs from July of 176 and over that. Anything's possible. Again, the news on this has been fantastic. Here it is on 60s. So you can see that every time this gaps up, it gets slapped down. Gapped up, slapped down. Same thing here, but it's actually holding up better than after these, after like this run right back down, this run right back down, this one too. And this one is holding up better. And I really think this has a potential to squeeze. So I really want to watch this one closely. If it doesn't give a decent setup tomorrow, we'll watch it. We'll watch it Friday and all next week. Let's go to the daily here. So CCIH is the next one. Attempting to break out of long-time support. I generally don't trade stuff under $1, but this one did have a pop to 99 cents back here in August, and then a nice pop today on a little extra volume where it hit 97 cents. So up over that dollar area, this one might squeeze. Certainly worth watching. It had a really nice 2-day run back here. So we're going to keep our eyes on CCIH, ACRX. You had this big pop and then a secondary day, but it gave a lot of it back on an intraday. And then today's candle inside of that big pop from yesterday. So that one's interesting to me for a potential long. I'm going to keep our eyes on that one. ARWR. Why is this interesting? Well, if you go to intraday, look at this massive volume that just came in. So it's just trotting along doing nothing. And then you get this massive volume, hit 4, and then kind of failed at 4. Here's the daily, but this is interesting to me back over today's high, over 402, so we're going to keep our eyes on that one. That volume on an intraday basis feels like it meant something. REXX, nice volume spike, maybe a red to green in that one tomorrow. ACAD, very nice pop here, although it gave back some of it on a nice volume spike. I'm going to watch that one, maybe a red to green tomorrow. CDNA had this big breakout. Then today, a quiet inside day. Sometimes you get a third day play there. And then lastly, VERI went from, on an intraday basis today, from 75 to about 45. So about a $30 sell-off. Again, I'm not suggesting that it deserved this move up, right? But that is a massive move down. So I want to watch that one for a potential bounce tomorrow. Only with a proper intraday setup. Remember, I am a day trader. None of these are meant to be overnight holds. And I'll only take entries if you've watched any of our free webinars on inflection points and that sort of thing. I only take A-plus setups that make sense to me. That should work right away. So keep that in mind. If you're looking at all these and wondering where we enter, that is all determined on an intraday basis. All right, have a great night. See everybody tomorrow.